What's going on, Aspire fam, and welcome to tomorrow's first ever Aspire Combine. We're going to give you a little brief overview of the day and give you a little overview of each event because tomorrow we want it to move pretty quickly. So here's the deal. We are starting first heat at 7 a.m. You're going to get here around 6:30 to do your own warm-up. You guys know how to warm up. Do what you need to get ready for event number 1, and let's get after it. So with that being said too, you'll be assigned a color for your heat. You'll know your color. We'll say red heat is going up and black heat is judging. All right, so you'll know what's going on and you'll always have little breaks, but you will participate the entire time. If you're competing, you're also judging. All right, and we've flip-flopped those heats, so like red will judge black. We'll tell you all those details tomorrow morning, but you're assigned your color, you'll compete in one, and then you'll be judging for other people as well. So with that being said, our first event is the power challenge. So we want to measure your power by max watts on the air bike. You're going to have 2 attempts on the Echo bike trying to achieve as many the maximum watt number as possible. You'll have 15 seconds to achieve it. You'll see it on there, and as soon as you hit that number, it's probably going to go down after that. So you have 15 seconds to get that number as high as possible. It's going to hit it once, and then once you see it going down, you're probably done. We'll take some time to rest, and then you will repeat that event. That's event number 1. On to event number 2.
So to add on to event number 1, we are going to have about 3-minute cycles, 3-minute times. So that first heat is going to go 3 minutes later, second heat is going to go 3 minutes after that, third heat is going to go. That way we try to keep on schedule. We have a lot of people and multiple events, so we're trying to stay on track. But event number 2, you're going to be doing the CrossFit total, okay? You guys should have a good understanding of where you're trying to go with this. Now, you guys just maxed out last week. Chances are you're not going to max out again. You're not going to break a PR. It is unlikely. It can happen, but it is unlikely. You're trying to shoot for maybe about a 90% of whatever you hit last week. Remember, you're doing all 3 lifts at once. You're going to be starting with the back squat, okay? So you're actually going to be starting a little bit heavy, getting those legs working. After that, then you're going to be doing the strict press just to give the legs a little bit of a break. So after the back squat, you drop some weight. You should already have the hooks adjusted for that front rack position, and then you're going to go into your strict press. Once you fail out into the strict press, just drop the weight, and now you start adding on, and now you're going to be building up for your deadlift. Now you are going to have a time, like a window in which you're working just on back squats. You're going to have another window just for the shoulder press, and then you're going to have that third window just for the deadlift. Okay, that way when that clock beeps, you are done. You're not putting your hands on the bar and the clock beeps and you're like, 1 more rep. Nope, that's it. Clock beeps, that's your time, that's what you got. Okay, you will have your judges, so make sure that your judges are putting down in your score sheet what your last completed rep was within that time frame. And then you're gonna move on to event number 3.
Just to add to that a little bit, you'll all be working, all heats will be working on their CrossFit total at the same time. When you are ready to go for your 1 rep attempt, just grab a judge or a friend just to watch it for you to make sure that lift counted. Remember, on that back squat, we need to get our hip crease below parallel. So we need to actively see that. So you're judging each other, guys. Be easy on your judges. Make your reps look really good. Don't make it challenging for them because no one wants to no-rep each other. So make sure you're doing your reps properly. Below parallel on the squat, stand all the way up. On that shoulder press, we want to go from the shoulders, touching the shoulders, all the way locked out overhead. And then lastly, on that deadlift, we want that full extension at the top, and then we can drop that barbell. That's cool. You'll all be working at the same time. Grab a judge when you're ready to log that score. All right, so that's that CrossFit total. All right, moving on. Your next one, guys, is going to be event number 3. That's your skill challenge. You're gonna have 4 different movements you're gonna do in a minute to complete the movement. You'll do the one movement for a minute, many reps as you can, then we'll have a break, we'll judge others, then we'll all move on to the next movement together. So it's not 4 minutes in a row, it's 1 minute, little breaks, and then we'll move on to that next movement. The order of those movements, guys, remember, we'll do toes to bar first, then we'll get into our dubs, chest to bars, and handstand push-ups. Toes to bar, both feet must touch that bar at the same time at the top, and feet must be behind the rig post at the bottom to make sure you're getting full range of motion. Dubs, make it easy on your judge. Tell them if you do a single or 2 singles in beginning, then dubs. Make it easy on them and they'll count for you. Remember, the judge is always right. Chest to bar pull-ups, full extension at the bottom. Chest must make contact with that bar at the top every single rep. And then handstand push-ups, we are looking for full extension of those elbows. So those elbows must be locked out at the top of your exercise, and your feet must be touching the wall at the top of that exercise. If you're falling on the way down and you still get full extension, doesn't count. Full extension, feet on the wall, and that head touches the mat at the bottom. RX, flat ground, or one of our flat gymnastics mats. Are we cool with plates and an ab mat?
Sure.
Sure, I'm cool with that too. So plates and an ab mat are fine for that one as well. And that's WOD 3, guys. Let's move on to WOD 4.
So another tip for that WOD 3, judges, when you're counting, count 1 through 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 10, 1 through 3, 4, up to 20, then 30, then 40. Don't start taking all the time counting 16, 17, or 27, 28. That takes too long. A double under is faster than that. Okay, so 1 through 10, 1 through 20, 1 through 30, okay, just by tens. So WOD number 4, you guys are gonna be doing the speed ladder. A little bit of Olympic lifting, but now you guys, we're gonna make a little bit of a change. You guys are gonna get to choose what lift you're doing. We're gonna do a ground to overhead. So that weight starts light. You guys can choose to do some power snatches. You don't have to squat it all the way down. Power snatches are fine. You're gonna be doing 4 bars at a time. So it's gonna be about like 3 different heats, 3 different sections. Now we have a good amount of people, so we will be eliminating each other, okay? First 4 bars start fairly light. You'll get the weights tomorrow when you come in. We'll tell you before the event starts. You're trying to go fast, okay? As fast as you can get them done. You can do 4 power snatches at that point, because power snatches are faster than clean and jerks. But if you can't power snatch a certain weight, you feel more comfortable with the clean and jerk, go ahead and do a clean and jerk, right? After that first heat, only the top 15 move on. So we're eliminating 5 people, okay? We're eliminating 5 people after that first heat. Second heat goes on, every bar gets heavier. You're doing 4 bars again, 4 times. You're trying to beat each other. After that heat, we're eliminating the next 5 people. Whatever group is left, I think it's gonna be something like 10 people are gonna move on to the last 4 bars, the heavier bars, okay? Now, with that said, each heat is gonna change in the amount of time, the window of time that you have to work. So heat number 1, you're gonna have 1 minute to complete the light weights, okay? Round 1 for ladies, 65, 75, 85, 95. For guys, 95, 115, 135, 155. Now remember, you can power snatch that, you can clean and jerk that. You're just trying to get that done as fast as possible. That second heat, again, weights go up. Now your allotted time window is 1.5 minutes. You have 90 seconds. Ladies, you'll be doing 115, 125, 135, 145. Guys, your jumps are a little bit different here. 165, 185, 95, and 205. And then that last heat, now you have 2 minutes. We figured there's not gonna be as many people as at the beginning, so we're giving you a little bit more time, and the weights are heavier, so you need a little bit more time to set up, okay? 155, 165, 175, 185 for ladies. And then guys, you're making pretty big jumps. 215, 225, 245, 265 is gonna be that last bar, okay? So remember, be safe. We're not looking for a squat or anything like that, but make sure that if you are gonna do a snatch, again, you control that weight overhead. You're not walking it forward and kind of dropping it. Control it overhead. Pressing out is fine. If you're gonna do a clean and jerk, same thing. Now it's gonna be 2 people going at once. We're gonna have a row of 4 different bars. Okay, so no slamming, no throwing it forward, no jumping, letting the bar go behind you. You put that bar up, you put it down in front of you, you step over your bar and you go on to the next one, okay? That's event number 4.
Wow, great event description, Jerry. That was fantastic. Can't wait for that one.
I'm gonna win it, so.
Oh, he's winning it. With that being said, guys, remember, this is a community event. You all are participants, but you're also organizers. So if you have questions about this, ask us, because you are gonna help everybody organize it together. There's gonna be a lot of moving parts, but if we all contribute to the organization of it and the judging of it and the participation of it, it's gonna go really smoothly. So that brings us to our final event, event number 5. This is our endurance event. You're gonna do a 1 mile run and 1,000 meter row. We're all gonna start just outside the back door. The clock will go 3, 2, 1, go. Outside the back door, you will run straight to the road. All right, straight through La Bodega's parking lot. All right, so once you get to that sidewalk, you can run on that sidewalk west, or you can cross the street. You're going to cross the street safely and not get hit by a car at any point that you want. So if you want to run straight across, awesome. If you need to run a little bit and then cut, that's fine too. But we are leaving this up to you as responsible adults to cross that road safely and not get hit by a car. Cool? Cool.
Is it a
You'll
no
run.
rep?
What's that?
Is it a no rep if you get hit by
Oh,
a
it's a
car?
disqualification.
Oh, it's a
yeah.
DNF.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, DNF if you get hit by a car. As you run around, we're doing our 1 mile loop. You'll be on the sidewalk once you get over to the townhouses. Follow the sidewalk all the way around. There is a part in the, let's see, southwest corner that goes through a little park you can cut through. You cannot cut through. You will go around the long way, so make that circle around rather than making that diagonal cut through that tiny park on the southwest corner. Go around there, all the way around, back past Legends and back to the gym. You can cross the road once again as a responsible adult at any point. You can wait for the light if you want to be super responsible, but maybe not the best for your score. You'll come across, you'll run right back through the same parking lot you came in. You're not cutting through our parking lot and running through the grass and the dog shit. You are running through La Bodega's parking lot back to our door. You will come straight through the back door into the gym where our rowers will be located. In your typical workout space, the rowers will be out. You will choose a rower. First person gets to choose whatever rower they want. Last person is going to be on whatever rower's left for their heat. So if you're faster and you want to choose one of the first spots, that's a perfect spot to go to. If you're slower, you might be in the back corner. You're going to have to do a little extra running. Your rower will count down from 1,000 down. Your judge will make sure that the rower is set up for you, that as soon as you get on, it is counting down. Damper can be wherever you want. As soon as that rower hits 0 from countdown from that 1,000 to 0, we will look at the clock, and that is your time for event 5. All right, so that's it. Your scored card, you will be responsible for it. It has all of your events on it, okay? Your judge will hold it for you. They will write down your time when they judge you, and they'll write down their name as well. And then you'll be responsible to take it to our scorekeeper and make sure they input your score. We have a file in which has all of your names. All you have to do is make sure the scorekeeper sees your score. It's confirmed, they're gonna type it in, and then you're gonna get your paper back, and you are responsible for keeping that the entire day. All right, if you lose it, it's not good. All right, so just keep it. It's one sheet of paper. Once again, you're responsible adults to an extent that you can do this. I believe in you. So that's it. Jerry, you got anything else?
Yeah, so remember guys, we're trying to start by 7 a.m. Michaela will be here around 6:15. Sean will be here shortly after her. I'll probably be the last one to get here around 6:30.
Typical.
Yeah, Spanish time. Anyways, try to get here, warm up on your own, okay? Think about it, this is kind of like a competition. You go to a competition, they're not telling you what you're doing to warm up. You guys at this point have an idea what the events are. You've just heard it from us. So warm up, whatever you need to do. You need to use it with PVC pipe, the bands. You need to poop before the workout. Get it done, because once we get started, we're trying to stay on schedule.
Guys, super excited for tomorrow. Can't wait to see you all crush it and push your bodies and compete against each other. We'll see you in the morning.
See you in the morning.